Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 1:30, 2023, so I thought I'd do a little video, give you a little update um, on stuff. Just like Friday's payday already. I can't believe it. This month flew by. It flew by, you guys. I'm stuck here with no vehicle and stuff, so the days aren't going slow. I mean, the weeks are flying by. I mean, when they keep you tortured and monitored and all this stuff that Brian too talks about all the time. The time goes fast. I mean, it really does. You try to sleep some and waste some time and all this stuff, but they really don't let you sleep that much and stuff like that. So in this program, sleep deprived and everything else. So, but okay, so I went to the hospital on January 1st. I told you guys that. I was there for about 4 hours, all kinds of tests done, blood work, CAT scan, all this stuff. Okay, now this is from the heartburn they're giving me, you guys. This problem I have is from the heartburn they're giving me. Severe heartburn, severe. I mean, I also think they're burning the insides of my esophagus with the weapons too. Besides the acid that comes up. Okay, so it created a problem. What they found out on the CAT scan. The walls. Okay, now the doctor explained this to me today. You got your diaphragm and apparently the still of the esophagus or something or whatever. But in plain terms, um, the walls of my esophagus are thickened. Okay, now that creates a problem, and I've noticed this. This has been going on for years, you guys, years, because they used to give me heartburn all the time, and stuff. So it's over the years, it's created a problem. Um, I have a hard time swallowing. Food feels like it gets stuck here. Sometimes, depending on what I'm eating, it's easy for me to choke because the walls are thickened, it's closed up a little bit. So I have a hard time eating some foods, or if I'm eating a piece of chocolate or something like that, it'll get stuck in my throat. I cannot eat turkey bacon. I used to like to buy turkey bacon and make turkey bacon, but I can't eat it. I'll choke on it and I'll die or whatever. Really, I can't eat turkey bacon more. It gets stuck in my throat. I can't eat it. So there's certain foods and stuff I can't eat. This has been going on for years, you guys. I thought it was a heart problem. I thought, they gave me a heart attack in 2017. I thought it was my heart, because I'm out of breath and stuff all the time too. I get out of breath super easy. They said my heart is okay. Um, so it must be my esophagus causing problems for my breathing and stuff too. And the research I've done too, it does say that you could have chest pain too, because of this, and cause shortness of breath. That's one of the symptoms too it could cause. So, and I've been having that for years. Years. I've been complaining to the nurse practitioner for years. I'm like, I can't even put up a tent. I'm out of breath. Barely get dressed after a shower, out of breath. And stuff. So I've been having all these problems. It's all from acid reflux, heartburn, um, caused by these guys. I don't have heartburn, you guys. I've never had heartburn. I've never had any of these issues before my targeting. I didn't get targeted, you guys, until I was about 42, 43 years old. I never had any of these health issues before. I was healthy. I was going to the gym. I was working out. I was riding bikes. I was very active. I've never had any of these health problems. Okay, so I went to the doctor, and he looked up my medical records at the hospital, and he wants me to see a specialist. So he made an appointment for me. They're going to call and make an appointment for me. The hospital's going to call and make an appointment for me. And I have to go see a specialist now. Now what they're going to do is they're going to put me out. It's just day like in and out, outpatient thing. But they're gonna put me to sleep, which I'm kind of worried about because these guys really like to manipulate us and cause problems for us. But they're gonna put me out, and they're gonna put a scope down with a camera down to my all the way down to my stomach, and they're gonna see if there's any problems there. They're gonna have. I think they'll probably put me on medication for this thickening of the walls, but they're gonna, put me out, put a camera down, go all the way down to my stomach and check it all out, and then they're gonna do a biopsy, just to make sure I don't have cancer, you guys. The doctor said this could cause cancer of the esophagus. But he said that is, if you have cancer, that's a better one to have. That's the way he put it, because they could just cut that out. They could just cut it out and remove it, and that's the end of that. But okay, now this is them causing all these issues. My perps causing all these issues, you guys. This is man-made. This isn't. I don't have health problems, you guys. I don't have blocked arteries. I don't have acid reflux. I don't have any of these problems. I've never had any of these problems the first 40 years of my life, you guys. Same with mental illness. I've never had mental illness the first 40 years of my life. Now all of a sudden I'm schizophrenia and delusional disorder and all this stuff, okay? Never had any of these problems the first 40 years. Some doesn't add up here. I'm going to be 50 this year. Some doesn't add up, right? I mean, if you look at my history, I don't have a history of anything. I used to work out and go to the gym and ride bikes and everything else. Me and my brother used to ride 8-10 miles on a mountain bike, and stuff like that during the summertime. I don't have these issues. So this is all man-made from these weapons, directed energy weapons, and they can mimic any kind of illness there is with these. A new thing they've been doing to me is they have been, if I lay down and take a nap, which I do from like 6 to 8 after supper, I'll try to. They don't let me sleep, of course. I'm just laying there, killing time, basically. Okay, so a new thing they've been doing is they're stimulating my arm and my hands to make them feel like they're falling asleep. Well, I know it's them, because I lay in this position every night and my arm never falls asleep. So this is a new thing they're doing now. So it's always something else. Hybrid game theory, I guess, what you want to call it. Like Brian 2 talks about. So if it's not the heart, if it's not the esophagus, if it's not diarrhea, it's something else all the time, you guys. It's something else all the time. Okay, now they're making my arm fall asleep, my hand tingle, and my forearm tingle like it's falling asleep. Totally done with these weapons. So this is the stuff they do to me. Really, guys, I've been tortured so horribly bad. I've been kept up for 11 days one time. Let me see, 1 day out of 11 days. I've been tortured more than anybody that I've ever known, making videos anyway. They're murderers, you guys. They are murderers. Are they trying to kill me? Really, is this guy trying to kill me? He kills me, they're going to kill him. I tell you that right now. He kills me, they're going to kill him. And I'll tell you that right now. They got about $10 million into me. And this guy, he thinks I'm just a big piece of crap and all stuff. He can do whatever he wants to me and my pets and my family and everything else. Well, he's wrong. He's wrong. He's a methed out meth head. And I know Brian 2 talks about the researchers and doctors and behavioral doctors and all that stuff. And I agree they are involved in our programs, but in my program, these guys don't know anything about the weapons. I've had V2K for a year, you guys. I've had V2K for a year. They didn't even know how old I was. They didn't even know my last name. They didn't know where I went to school. They didn't know anything about me doing this, and they were saying all this stuff that didn't make any sense, because they had no information. They weren't told anything when they were on V2K hurting me, and so in my program, I'm just speaking for myself, they're meth heads, drunks, rapists, child molesters, and just pieces of shit. In my program, that's the kind of people they use. If they're not using them on the weapons, they're using them to heterodyne you. Heterodyning, I think they use some of these scumbags, which maybe they're used for a patsy later on and set them up later on. I don't know. But they go through these guys more than I changed my socks, So I want to, Brian too put out a good video and he explained what they were doing to him. After I watched that video, they were doing that to me. They were doing that to me for like 2 hours. Exactly what he was doing, or exactly what they were doing to him. I watched his video and they started doing it to me. And I understand what he's talking about. It's just I can't remember it. My memory is like gone. I can't remember. I know he's talking about censorship and thought triggered attacks and stuff like that. And I understand that because I'm going through it too. But I can't remember it. I can't remember it. I can't remember it. So, but that's what they do in this program too. They caught, you have memory problems. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Stuff. But anyway, so that's what's going on. In my program, when I was getting V2K, I called the guy a child molester. And the girl's like, yep, he's a child molester. Yep, he's a child molester. I could tell he really was. He really was, you guys. They really use these bad people in our programs. They really do. Are they doing the torture? Is there a handler there telling them what to do or telling them what to say and all this stuff? Really, I don't know. But it is a group of people, and they're sitting there doing drugs all day long and drinking all day long. They really are. I've seen these guys carrying a bottle of booze, and I've seen them missing teeth and all. They're all methed out, grubby. They don't take a shower. They're all grubby hair and everything else. I've seen these guys. I've seen them in the neighborhood. I swear to God, So, what else was I gonna say? So they use all these grubby bastards in our programs and stuff. And they really don't know anything about these weapons. They don't know how this stuff works. They don't know anything about the AI. They don't know what my program is called. They don't know anything. They really don't. They're grubby bastards. They're going to use them and abuse them. If they think they're going to walk away from this, they're not. If you think these agencies are going to let these people torture a guy half to death and they're going to walk away, they're not. They're going to be in jail. They're going to be in prison. They're going to be next. Or they're going to be dead. You're messing with these agencies. You're not messing with the Mickey Mouse Club. These guys think it's a video game. It's a game. They think they're messing around with the Mickey Mouse Club. Oh, they're going to give them a bunch of money and let them walk away. No, that's not the way this works. This doesn't work that way. You're messing with the most powerful agency in the world. They are not going to let you walk away. It's not going to happen. They're screwed either way. The way I see it, they're screwed. You're messing with the most powerful agency in the world, and you're not afraid of them? You're not afraid of the most powerful agency in the world? Well, you either got balls or you're just plain old stupid. You know? Because they could take you out anytime they want. They can give you a heart attack right now. Right now, you could have a heart attack. And nobody's going to give a shit. I'm talking to the perps, you guys. So, and there's a group out there hitting everyone they want to hit. And they're messing them up. They're messing their brains up. They're disabling them. And there is a church committee type deal forming. You know, so, you know, I mean, you know, and they're not going to let them go anyway. It doesn't matter what they do to us. They are not going to let these people walk away. Believe me, they switch guys more than I switch my socks. And I've asked, show me these guys. If they're okay, if they're alive, bring them back. I want to see them. Usually they do stuff like that in my program if I ask. They can't bring them back. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're toast. They're gone. They're either in jail or prison or they're dead. That's the way it is in my program. In these programs. You know, who do they think they're messing with? The Mickey Mouse Club? Really, honestly, they think it's a damn video game. They think it's a video game and they're partying their ass off, getting free women, free drugs, free alcohol, and they think it's a damn party until the party stops. And it will stop. And they're going to be used and abused. And they're not going to get let go. It doesn't matter what they do to us. They're not going to get let go. And I know that for a fact. Because they can't show me these guys. Show me them. There's like 20 guys I've seen. Show me them. Show me they're okay. Show me they're still in town. Show me they're still walking around. Able. You know. They can't do it. Because they're not around anymore. Not around anymore. I don't know where they are. Maybe they're in prison. Who knows. But anyway, so that's what I'm talking about tonight. That's my doctor's appointment and all that stuff. I gotta go see a specialist and all that stuff. And, you know, fun stuff. It's all man-made by them. You know, they're really trying to do damage to my body. And I have to go through this to make sure there's nothing wrong with my esophagus. And I don't have cancer, you know, and stuff. I probably don't have cancer and all that stuff, but I have to go through this to make sure I'm okay, you know, and make sure I don't run, you know, they're not going to give me heartburn as long as I'm taking medication. You know, medication I don't need. You know, that's the way this program works. They give you medication you don't need. You don't have heartburn. You know, it's crazy, you guys. These guys don't care. They don't care. And the government doesn't care about them, you guys. Remember that. They don't care about them, you know. They don't care about them. They'll take them out anytime they want. You know, they'll take them out anytime they want. They're messing with the most powerful agency in the world. They'll take you out anytime they want. They got big bucks into us, you guys. We're not just pieces of crap. Not like these people think we are. The government has big bucks into us. We're worth something, and they know it. The government knows it. You know, they're doing all this research on us. You know, so anyway, I'm going to cut this off. You know, Monday night. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.